Hi, Scorpio. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for April 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in April and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. And if you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal and give you more psychic predictions and messages for this month of April, you can get my psychic crystal readings for April of 2023 for each sign of the zodiac. And I look into every topic I can think of in a very condensed reading. So if you haven't checked out my psychic crystal readings, you're really missing out, because there is a lot of messages and predictions there for you, in addition to the messages and predictions I give you from my guides in these tarot readings on YouTube. You can also, that link is down below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page and click on either your sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, or someone else's sign, and click on that, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. So all that being said, Scorpio, now on to your April 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have is the Magician. This is the card of the manifester. What you bring about, what you think about, you bring about. What's in the ethers and in the spiritual plane and in your mind, you can manifest into physical reality, and you have all the tools in front of you with which to do so. Sometimes the Magician can represent trickster energy, but I don't usually find that being the case, but it could be the case. You may find yourself delving into subjects that you're very interested in, or if it could be a craft, a hobby, a pursuit, but it could also be a subject. And you could be doing it because you want to be able to monetize it, or you may find that it could be helpful to you in the way you make your money, the way you earn money. You may even, some of you Scorpios may be thinking of specializing in something. Like, I'll use myself as an example. When I went to culinary school, I thought I was going to be a chef for a hotel or a restaurant. But by the time I graduated, I decided I wanted to specialize in pastry and be a pastry chef. So you may want to specialize in something in your career, in your field of endeavor. And you may want to capitalize on something that you could beautify. It could even have to do with yourself. Maybe you're going to become an influencer, or there's something in your environment you now want to focus on and beautify. It could be the front of your house. It could be your yard. It could be, maybe you want to paint your house or redecorate it, or it could be, beautifying yourself, or anything that you are doing, and you may want to make a channel out of it. Maybe you're like, hey, you know what? If I beautify myself, or beautify my interior of my home, or my exterior of my home, or work on, landscaping or whatever, I could start making videos about me beautifying this, that, and the other, and I could make a channel out of it. Maybe I could teach classes in it, or something of that nature. Some of you may feel like you want to put down roots somewhere. And you may want to grow a family there, like putting down roots and growing your family. Or it could be putting down roots in a career, or putting down roots in a neighborhood or in an area, and then you're going to grow a business there. But putting down roots and growing something, could be vegetables, could be a farm, could be growing children, could be growing a business, is likely here for you Scorpios. You may also be thinking of, how can I magnify people's attention to what I'm doing? So it could be, like I said, if you're an influencer, or it could be if you want to start a channel, a YouTube channel, or another video platform channel, or a business. You want to create a business, and you may be thinking of, how can I promote it? How can I magnify what I'm doing? How can I attract people's attention to it? But it all seems to boil around making money or making more money. Came up first sentence, I believe, in this card. Next card you have is the Ten of Cups, which makes a lot of sense with what just came up in your Magician card. This is happily ever after, happy home, happy marriage, happy children. It could also be good luck, having good luck, and emotional happiness. You know, you could even be training family members how to do something to work for you at a business you've created. And maybe that you figure, well, when I pass away, they can take over my business. You know, when they grow up, they can take it over. Or we can all work together as a family and make money off of a family business. Some of you may be thinking about that. You may be extra loving and caring and showing people how much you care about them and how much they mean to you in April. Some of you may be taking your family and getting a new start somewhere else. It could be a new start with starting a business, but it could also be about a move or getting some kind of new start. Let's say two families could be joining together and you're getting a new start at a new family, or you could be getting remarried or or moving. Or starting a business with a family. There could be some kind of new start that comes up for you that encompasses or incorporates family. And in many ways, Scorpio, your future looks bright, and something that you could be finding yourself getting involved in or incorporating new things into your life, it's going to turn out to be lucky and successful for you. So whatever you're incorporating, I'd say for the last couple of months, this month and the next few months after, it's going to be successful for you. It's going to bring you emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness, and success. So this is a very, very fortuitous time. It's lucky for Scorpios. You may even find that in your job or career, you're learning new tricks of the trade that could bump you up in a position or get you more money or elevate your business in some way. Learning tricks of the trade or like business secrets that could help and enhance your business you own or in your career and the job that you're working in. Now, card number 3 in your reading is the Three of Rods. And the Three of Rods is waiting patiently for success to come in, letting go of something so success can come to you, or being at the beginning phases of a successful business venture or some kind of successful endeavor. you're going to be putting a lot of value on how you spend your time and how you spend your money. And casting a lot of lines in the water and seeing what fish you can catch is likely. So that could mean you're trying to cast a net or fishing lines out there to get more clients, more customers, more businesses. It could also be if you're looking for a job, you could be casting out a lot of feelers, putting a lot of feelers out there with networking opportunities. It could also be sending out resumes. And you may feel like you have to capitalize on this time because some kind of, I don't know what to call it, energy is mounting. Energy is mounting. Is it accelerating and mounting in the ethers? In you? In the world? I don't know, but I get like you having this kind of sense like, I feel like a lot of it's in you, like energy is rising and you need to take advantage of it. You may start to talk to people at a distance, possibly in some foreign countries, or doesn't have to be foreign countries, could be at a distance, about doing business with them or business opportunities. You could get invited to attend some special meetings or gatherings that could be very helpful for you in whatever it is, that you're trying to get off the ground, or the business that you have, or the career that you're in. These meetings or gatherings could be very important for you, helpful, useful, important. Some of you are going to find that you are going to get some kind of grant or loan or some kind of acceptance in a business of some sort, like or a business proposition. Somebody takes you up on something, like finding out that you get approved, a grant, a loan, a business proposition you put out there, or getting a job, like finding out that this is a go, like it's a go. And there could be some things happening and brewing behind the scenes that you can't see, but you will come to learn about it and it will be in your favor. So I just want to stop right here for a minute and take a moment to say, if you would like to get the most recently recorded video series I've done for my Vimeo on-demand videos, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2023 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings are available on Vimeo. And that link is down below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. It's probably going to be right up there at the top, either the first or second video series listed on that page. You can click whichever zodiac sign you want, your sun, your rising, or your moon sign, or someone else you love and care about sign. Click on that link, will take you to that video on Vimeo. And this year, I've said, if you cross-listen to other signs, you're going to hear me say it in other videos for April. Sometimes I feel like I don't know what I feel about the lucky and new for you. Like other years, I'm like, man, that was a rough one. Well, how, because sometimes things that are new or lucky don't seem lucky or new in the beginning, and later on they prove to be. I didn't find that in this video series. I really felt like, yeah, that sounded lucky right off the bat. Not like you had to wait and like, I don't know if that sounds lucky, and later on find that it is. They really sounded lucky pretty much up front. So it's a popular video series. People love to know what's going to be lucky and new for them in the new year. And if you want to see what's lucky and new for you, please check those videos out. So now on to card number 4 in your tarot reading for April. So the next card you have is the Six of Cups, and this is somebody you've known from a previous incarnation, and you've reincarnated with them in this lifetime to solve karma. You could be great friends or have a love relationship and be together to the end of your days, or you could fight and argue and break up, but you still solved some kind of past life karma. However, the Six of Cups can also mean fond childhood memories, or it could have to do with children in some way. You could have a friendship that you are really valuing and appreciating. They could be quite dear to you this month. You could capitalize on this and go into some kind of business partnership or business venture together, or you may be traveling. For some of you, it could evolve into a love relationship, but it really feels for many of you like this is a solid friendship. You could be getting together with them, and there could be a lot of things that you need to talk about, a lot of things you need to discuss, especially if you don't see them on a regular basis or if you haven't seen them for a while. And you may be really talking to each other about, where do our strengths lie? If you are thinking of starting a business venture together, you may be seeing what's their strengths, what's your strengths, how you can merge these two together and create something, maybe because of things going on in the world. Perhaps you're feeling like, maybe you don't feel like job markets or companies or businesses or the financial world, maybe you don't feel like it's secure enough. And so you're feeling like, I want to have something else where I'm more in control, or, on how you earn your money. And so you may feel like two heads are better than one. Me and my best friend are going to combine our efforts together and we're going to create something new. Again, it could be, even if this is a love partner to you, if it's not a friend, you and your love partner could be doing the exact same thing I said about a friendship. And figuring things out, the logistics of things, and how to promote things, and what's in need right now, like getting your finger on the pulse of what's trending or what people need. You two may also be putting your heads together about that. And like I said, you may be really trying to figure out the logistics of things, like, where do we do it? Do we do it here? Do we do it there? Do we need to move? Do we do it at your house? Do we do it at my house? Or do we do it in this state or province, or that state or province, or that city or town? Or do we only do it on the internet? Or do we have a store and do it on the internet? Like, whatever it is, like, you're figuring all the particulars out. But remember, it's a general reading. This may have already happened to some of you recently, could be happening in a few months, could be happening right now. That is the nature of psychic readings. Even though people maybe don't like it, that is the way that it goes. Time is a construct of man, and in the spiritual plane, they do not see timing the way we do. In the spirit world, they don't. It's viewed differently. So the last card you have in your reading for April of 2023, Scorpio, is the Two of Swords. And this is a block, a stop, or a stalemate. Or you're protecting yourself from something, being protective of yourself. You may have some kind of difficulty in making some kind of decision right now. You may feel like you're battling for control over something. It could be control of your mind, could be control of your emotions, it could be control in a relationship, it could be battling for control of a will, an estate, a business. I don't know. What are you battling for control over? You have to ask yourself that. It comes up here first. You may be very concerned that you don't want to get sucked into something or roped into something that later you'll regret. And you may find, Scorpio, like it's going to be important for you to find or figure out all the intricacies and the ins and outs of whatever you're getting involved in this month. Maybe it's like putting your head together with somebody, a love partner or a friend, to start a business. And you're like, well, I want to know what I'm getting myself into. You know, I got to research it. I got to analyze it. Or something else you're deciding about. You may feel like to somebody else, you can't make me commit to something I'm unsure about. Or your higher self could be saying that to you. You shouldn't commit to something you're unsure about. So, are you saying that to somebody else? Or are you saying that to yourself? Because something about this, it's kind of hard to explain, but my guides are saying something about this has a throwback to the past. So it could be a past experience and it's driving up emotions and thoughts and feelings in you that are like reminiscent of something that happened to you in the past. That is swirling around this Two of Swords. You may also feel like you don't want to be locked in or blocked in or hemmed in any way. You may be afraid of that. Like, do I really want to commit? Do I want to sign a contract? Or do I want to commit to this? Do I want to get locked into this situation? Could be even buying a house or getting married or starting a business or whatever it is. You may feel like, do I want to get this locked in and invested in it? Do I want to sign contracts of that nature? You know, maybe it's something you were thinking about doing to your property or something, and you would have to get locked into a contract, and you're like, do I really want to, do I trust this? Do I really want to commit to this? Do I want to get locked into it? That is all the theme here in this Two of Swords card. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Scorpios to work with, use, or wear in the month of April of 2023, you got aquamarine. And aquamarine is a cleansing stone. It evokes relaxation and calm. Aquamarine reduces stress and calms the mind. It's associated with trusting and letting go. It can also invoke tolerance of others and helps overcome judgmentalism. Aquamarine also has an affinity with sensitive people. So, you know, many Scorpios are very sensitive, not only emotionally, but psychically sensitive. So this is probably a good gemstone for you all the time, but it's coming up here as the good gemstone for you in April of 2023. It's going to be a very great gemstone to work with if you have to evaluate things. If you need to evaluate a person or a property or a job or a company or person you need to hire, good to have aquamarine with you this month. It's also a good gemstone for you to help you stabilize things. Could stabilize your aura, stabilize your, it may stabilize your life in other ways, even biochemically. I don't really know, but it's a stabilizing stone, and it comes up here for you as stabilizing you this month. It's also be a good gemstone for you if you have to look into esoteric secrets and mysteries. So if you're into the occult or, you know, or psychic work or anything, anything that would be esoteric mysteries. If you're wearing this stone or carrying it or holding it, it could be helpful to you in those areas if you're looking into those things in April of 2023. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way, you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, you can access my most recently recorded series by clicking on the links down below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page, and there you can see all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you can just select whatever zodiac sign you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else you want to know about sign. You just click on that, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. So my most recently recorded video series is my psychic crystal readings for the month of April 2023. It's a continuation or an expansion of the psychic tarot readings that I'm doing here on YouTube, and I am looking at every single area of life that I can think of to look into in the crystal. So if you haven't checked them out yet, you may want to, because they are chock full of messages and predictions for whatever month we're in, and now we're in April. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2023 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings are now available on Vimeo. I thought these were very dynamic videos. I hope you'll decide to check them out. It's always good to hear what's going to be lucky and new in whatever year we're in, so I hope you'll check them out. Also, my Saturn in Pisces Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, those predictions start in March of 2023 and go all the way until the end of May 2025. So that's 2.5 years of messages and predictions. Saturn has finally left Aquarius and is going to go into has gone into Pisces. So you may want to watch your sun sign and your rising sign in that series. Also, if you're curious to see what's happening in the area of love and romance for you, you could get my big love readings for 2023 for singles and couples. You may want to watch the entire video. The first half of the video is for the single people of your sign. The second half of the video is for the coupled people of your sign, but there will be crossover in those messages, so I would watch the entire videos that you get over there on that. Also, I did 2 video series this year for the new year of 2023. First, I did the new year 2023 psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. There's 16 cards in total, and the videos are running over 40 minutes long in each video. Lots of information and messages there. Also, this year I decided to add a new video series for the new year because people had requested it off and on over the 8 years I'm almost 9 years here on YouTube. I've gotten requests for this, and this year I did psychic crystal readings for the new year of 2023 to cover the entire year. It's been an extremely popular series. Lots of positive feedback about the new year, the psychic crystal readings for this new year of 2023. You may want to look into those. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot Spread, 7-card spread tarot readings are available on Vimeo. They're for 2022 and 2023. I don't know what it is about those Horseshoe Tarot Spreads, but it probably sells one of the highest of all the video series I do on Vimeo, so you may want to check them out. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and also on my Pamela Georgel community page on YouTube. I write about 5 paragraphs of messages and predictions using either a tarot card, an oracle card, or occasionally my crystal. And many people find these messages, some of them or all of them, resonate with them. You may also find they resonate with you. So I hope to see you over there on my social media pages. And please know the scamming accounts are back again in full force. And if you are getting contacted by somebody that is that's an imposter of me, they've used my images, they've, taken my name and either misspelled something or added a dot, especially on Instagram is really where they're doing it the most. Please know it's not me. I do not follow my followers on Instagram to avoid this. And I do not solicit anyone in social media for a private reading. The only way I will ever contact you if you want a private reading, you would have had to ask to be on my wait list, which is now closed as of 2018. I haven't added anybody to the wait list, but I still add people to the cancellations list. So you either are on my cancellations list or on my wait list and you have written me and asked to be on it. That's the only way you are ever going to get a contact from me to see if you want a private reading. I don't have WhatsApp and I'm not on Telegram either. So please know, don't fall for it, because they're trying to scam you for money, and they may be also trying to scam you for your personal information. So be very, very careful about any scammers about. It's very, it's outrageous. It's going on to proportions. I don't know why they don't get taken down. Even when people report these accounts, they still seem to be there. Can't explain it, don't know why. But also, if you want to help support the readings I do here and the work I do on YouTube, you can make a donation to my channel. There's a link down below. All the video series I have linked down below. It is connected to PayPal. Your donations do mean a lot to me, and they do help me a lot. So thank you so very much for that. So I hope you have an absolutely awesome April, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.